going to Hawaii and showing out there too. And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I want to pull my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag in all its forms. What, Cookie? Hey guys, thanks for clicking on the video. This is my review for Married to Medicine. This is season 4, episode 9. So they're on their way. They're on their way to Hawaii. Darren is not going. We also found out that Calvin and Jackie are not on the plane as well. Jackie will be coming later. Darren was supposedly going to be coming later as well. When they get there, they're like, okay, it was very plain, and everybody understood. Go upstairs. You got 15 minutes. All the ladies come back down. We're going to go over the plans and talk about some things and have do cocktails. So everybody went up to their room and everybody came back down. Mariah, you always got to be that one. Mariah went up them steps into her room and got her funky stinking ass in the bed. Oh no, just wake me up in 10 minutes. Aiden is saying to her, Mariah, you know they said 15 minutes, this, that, thing, and the other. They got it all on film. She went right up in there and laid in the bed. Then she got up. Then her and Aiden is going over the menu and this, that, and the other and fucking around. Lisa is in the other room. She didn't change clothes. Her and Mariah both changed clothes. They completely changed clothes. She talks to Darren. They say I don't know if they got T-Mobile or something, or track phones or whatever. But their shit wasn't working, and it was cutting in and out. But she talked to Darren. Then she changed. Then she went ahead and she waited in her room with her battery in her back until Mariah came and knocked on the door and said, come on. And they went on down. Now explain to me, why did Lisa need to wait on Mariah? And they, we didn't get a full, complete picture of exactly how late they were. But later than a motherfucker, they were so late that everybody was ready to go back upstairs. Everybody was ready to go back upstairs. Whenever they got back down, you could actually see in their demeanor that they had cocktails and were a little high and ready to go. You could see it in Simone, because you can tell when Simone's ass started getting drunk. Simone was like, ooh, okay. So they were leaving when them two came down. But not before Toya got a chance to insult the fuck out of Lisa. Lisa, child, they come on down, and Lisa, that bitch done put on a gown. A gown. And Toya looked over there and was like, well, y'all done took all this time. Child, it took you forever to put that mermaid dress on. I said, oh, Toya, you bitch. And it was a full-on motherfucking mermaid gown with a train. Where are you going? Lisa's a clown. Lisa is a clown. To the lobby of the hotel. And you look like you think you should be on the red carpet. You really should be on a blue bath mat, but really, Lisa, her and Mariah, just stupid. So all the girls was like, well, we're going to go ahead. It's okay. We're going to go on a boat tomorrow. We'll get back together and all that. Went on, and Mariah starts, oh, so y'all are going to leave? This, that, thing, and the other. Toya was like, ugh. So Mariah's like, what, dear? You have a problem, dear? She's just trying to start. Like, they hadn't been in Hawaii 2 hours, and here you go with the fuck shit. She's ridiculous. But anyway, so all the girls ended up leaving. Simone stayed, being as though they were, fooling with Simone. Simone stayed. Heavenly was the first one that left. Heavenly was like, I'm gone. She didn't even entertain the bullshit. She's like, I'm tired, I'm gone. She left. And I think Janice and Quad followed right behind her. It's like, right fucking with Mariah. So whenever they went to go leave, that damn Toya gonna go back and grab Mariah's little scooter that she's still riding, this little one-legged little bike thing. Child, she gonna say, I done hijacked your scooter, Mariah, trying to lighten the mood or whatever. And Mariah was still being shady and then gonna get in that motherfucking confessional and say, I don't know why she tried to hijack my scooter, honey. Maybe she's getting ready to run the H&R Block. I said, oh, you dirty man. That was terrible. 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 And it's so funny because in my comments, y'all been arguing with me and being all mean and nasty and telling me about how I don't like Mariah. You all know that I don't give a fuck. I don't like her. It doesn't matter how you feel about the fact that I don't like her. It is what it is. I give her a fair shot like everybody else. I don't care for her. She's not my kind of person. So when she says and does things that I don't like, that's what I'm going to say. You understand? Because this is my review. This is what I see when I watch it. So it doesn't matter how many times you tell me you think I'm petty or you try to compare her with Quad. It doesn't matter. So you can stop writing that in the comments. You're wasting your time. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. I'm not going to apologize for the fact that she's not my kind of people. And I don't know what the whole big shebang is. I don't like Toya either. And I give Toya much more of a hard time, I think, than I do Mariah. Because I pick at Toya about her kids and everything else. So I can imagine, if y'all said it about Toya, I might be able to understand it, but it doesn't matter. I don't like her. Flat out. I don't like Mariah. If Mariah does something that's good, I acknowledge it. If she wears something I like, I acknowledge it like I'm getting ready to do right now. When they went to get on the boat the next day, before I even get to that, let me just say this. One of my comments was that Mariah has been the only one that's so nice that she never said anything bad about Toya and her little situation with the finances. Well, there you have it. She let her the fuck have it about the H&R Block thing this week. So shut that up and move on. Okay, but anyway, so when they went to get on the boat, and Mariah had on, I don't know if you all see them because she's only wearing one shoe most of the time. But the stinking bitch did have a badass motherfucking, it was a teal green sandal that was everything. Everything. It really was. And I had planned to actually say that. Like I said, whenever she does something that is good in my book, I will acknowledge it. It is what it is. I think I'm fair. I just don't like her. Okay, so that's that. Anyway, but she had a real cute pump on. She sat on the boat, and she was just like Debbie Downer on the boat for the most part. Her and Aiden, Debbie Downer, they're just boring. They talked about Toya and them being boring. They're boring. She's in a funk state all the time, which makes her come across very boring. I don't even know why she's even bothered to be on the show, other than starting shit. Because if she's not starting shit, she's really serving no purpose. Anyway, so Jackie actually showed up later on that evening after they did the whole boat thing. Jackie showed up that evening, and Curtis was not with her. Now, you could kind of see in her face that something was going on. So Simone kind of ended dinner kind of early. Let me say this though, before Jackie had got there is when they were doing, and I don't know why they do this, but they were asking like different couples questions and stuff like that. And Toya and I got them Eugene. Them two are messy. They both have a messy spirit to them. They were asking Mariah. That was shade. They asked Mariah to do the prayer over the food. since Eugene fucked it up last time and said that they was all a family, and Mariah was like, "This ain't no family. This ain't like no family," and they asked her to do the prayer. So that was just like getting the shit. So there y'all go, throwing shade at him, a mess. But then they were doing another little conversation, and that damn Toya sat over there, and the way that she talks to Eugene is ridiculous. Ridiculous. She told him to shut up. And he said, Toya, don't tell me to shut up. I said, well, thank God, finally. And she gonna say, boy, you better put that biscuit in your mouth and quit playing. And kept right on going. I said, oh my God. And Heavenly was like, you know what? They got a different way of communicating with each other. It wouldn't work down at my house, but it works at their house. That's only going to work for so long. She needs to stop talking to him like that. Like, seriously, it's embarrassing. Like, I was embarrassed for him. That's embarrassing. But he's messy too. You know, Eugene's fat ass is messy too. Grimace be throwing a little shade too, here and there. And Quad and Dr. G were late getting to dinner. Mariah steady trying to get it started. Oh, Quad's late, but ain't nobody saying nothing. But when we were late, it was a problem. Shut up. Shut up. Try to get it started, honey. Just shut up. And Lisa, they were like, I don't know why Lisa's here. You know, and that did make sense. It's a couples trip, and if Darren wasn't actually going to be able to get there, being in Lisa's position and the way everything goes with Lisa, I probably wouldn't even went because they were reading her and cracking jokes on the slide about where he really was. Honey, she said he at work like him, and then Toya made some little comment about. I think that's coming up next week though, but she made a comment about Lisa shares her man with lots of men. I said, oh, it's always something. I think I would have not even went on the trip if he wasn't going to come. But anyway, so they killed the dinner. And the next scene we saw Jackie talking to Simone, and she basically told her, you know, shit just went left. Like she was talking to Curtis again about that whole working too much thing, and they got into it, and one thing led to it, one word led to another, and here she was by herself. I said, oh shit. So her and Simone hugged it out. Jackie cried, and I was like, this is terrible. But I have a sneaking suspicion, Curtis. Well, I'm hoping that Curtis actually shows up. I don't know what's gonna go on, but in this next goddamn week, Curtis, you better show your goddamn ass up in Hawaii. So I don't know, but he making me kind of nervous. Goddamn it, Curtis. But anyway, so that's it. That's all that really went on. This episode wasn't as good as it's been. But it wasn't a filler episode. But it wasn't as much excitement. Well, it didn't show out as much as they had been showing out. And Janice pulled a new, different hairstyle on her. She got this bob. That's nice too. She be wearing that. Janice is just sharp. I think that's just what's going on. She just got a sharp. Her and Toya actually made up on the boat too. They basically came to an agreement. You know, it's like, you hurt my feelings. Well, you hurt my feelings. Well, I'm sorry. And they squashed it. It was cool. It was shady, but it was cool. I was like, all right, y'all. Oh, shit. Last thing. On the boat, honey, there was a female boat attendant. Honey, she's out there talking to Daddy. Honey, Heavenly was watching. Heavenly was like, no, I'll fuck her ass up, honey. I will fuck her ass up. I was like, oh, that damn Heavenly. She's the best. And I'll give her that. And y'all know I don't care for Heavenly either. But Heavenly, this whole season, Heavenly has been looking really, really good. And every scene that she's had in Hawaii, her hair's on point, her makeup's on point. She's been wearing very, very cute clothes. So Heavenly's look is really on point. And I don't think it's just the fact of her losing, because she's losing weight really good. So she's looking body-wise, she's really looking great. But I don't think that's all. There's something else different. And I'm thinking, because she keeps making reference to not drinking. And I don't know, so I don't want to sit down here and say she's alcoholic or anything like that. But I believe she's drinking less. than what she had in the past. And whatever it is, it's actually working. She really is looking, I think, in my opinion, the best that she's looked since this show, since she's actually been on the show, period. So, whatever you're doing, Dr. Heavenly Girl, keep on doing it, honey. All right, that's it. I'm done. I'm done fussing, ranting, and raving and carrying on. I'll see y'all next week. And again, don't forget about the petition to get them back to Sundays as opposed to Fridays if we can. I'll link the petition in the bottom as well. All right, later, y'all. Bye.